Hey guys, what's going on? LL here, host of the Handmade and Beyond podcast, leader of the Handmade and Beyond community. I wanted to jump in here and do another how-to video for you guys. For those of you that are wondering how to do a digital product listing within Etsy. It's actually really simple, so I'm going to dive into it really quick. So if you just go into your listings tab within Shop Manager, and then you're going to hit the plus sign at the top right, which is add a listing. And then here is just going to have a blank listing. So you're going to have to go ahead and add your photos for whatever product you are selling. You can add a video if you'd like. Make sure to go ahead and fill out the title, about the listing, who made it, what is it, when was it made. Of course, you need to fill that out. Most importantly, the category. So whatever you're selling, whether it's a digital printout, or it's a guide or whatnot, you need to have a category in here. So let's just do wall art, because that's very common, digital prints. A lot of artists offer digital prints, so this is one way that you can do that. And then you want to make sure to fill out all your attributes here. These are super important so you don't get filtered out in search. If any of these apply, you don't want to select them if they don't apply, because then people are going to come to your listing, it's going to be the wrong thing. But if any of these do apply, you want to make sure to select them, because not everyone searches by the search bar, so you don't want to get filtered out. So these are different for each category. So whatever category you're picking, they're going to have different options here. If there's a holiday or occasion, that's what you want to make sure to select that as well. Renewal options. All right, so here's the meat and potatoes of this tutorial. This is the product type where it has physical or digital. So here you want to flip this to digital. A lot of people don't see this, so it's kind of buried down here. So when you flip that to digital, you'll have your section options, your tag options, your material tags as well. But when you scroll down here, you'll have the option to upload it. But you want to fill out all this stuff first: price, inventory, if you want to put a SKU there, if you want to offer personalization. But here is the digital file upload. So you can add up to 5 files depending on the size or how you want to break out what you're selling. Usually it's just one file. When you hit upload file, it'll bring you to your computer file manager, and you just pick the file that you want to upload. You have to make sure that it is in the right format. Certain formats won't work depending on different sizing, and it'll let you know that. Most stuff will upload fine. Usually it's like a JPEG or if you do a PDF or something like that, should be fine. There is some other files that you can probably do in there as well. So you just have to test it. Chances are, if it's not the right it's not the right file, you just have to change the file. It's pretty easy to do. And that's it. Once you upload that, and you have everything else filled out, you would publish the listing. Now what happens is when someone buys your listing, they're going to get an email and be able to immediately download the listing. So they'll have that. They can re-download it, or if they missed downloading it the first time, they should be able to go in and re-download it as well. But that's when they get access to download the product after they buy. They'll have the ability to be able to do that. I believe they get an email as well, and then right from the thank you screen, right from their orders page, they should be able to download it as well. The email probably takes them back to their order screen. So that's how you do it, guys. That's how you set up a digital product. Pretty easy. You just have to make sure you're doing the legwork up front. Make sure your product's formatted, it looks good, regardless if it's a piece of art or it's a guide. It shouldn't be blurry. You want to make sure it looks good. It's big enough. It's not pixelated, because you don't want people downloading something that they can't see, or especially with art, it's low quality. Has to be high pixels and look really good, or they're going to be upset once they download it. And it never hurts to put instructions in there as well, just to make sure that they know it is a digital download. They're not going to be receiving an actual physical product. They should know that, but a lot of people don't read instructions. So just make sure you're very clear on what it actually is and how it works. Once they buy, then they'll have the ability to download it. Some people even go the extra step of telling them places they can take the digital file and have it created into a piece of art, piece of wall art. A lot of people, you can do go to Staples or Office Depot with the file, and they can create a piece of canvas art or a poster, or just print it out for you, whatever you want to do there. So that's kind of an added benefit that a lot of people put in their description so people know what they can do with it, that they don't just have to worry about printing it out at home or printing out a piece of art on a piece of paper. So it's an extra perk that I would suggest doing, especially if you're selling some type of art. But that's it, guys. If you guys need more videos, make sure you subscribe. Go to handmadeandbeyond.com for more resources to help you start, build, and grow your Etsy business. I'll be back with you next time. Thanks.